What's up guys, and welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the party. As you could see in the previous clip, I've got some blue smoke coming out the exhaust. And now I'm going to start digging into the S62 of my E39. I'm trying to figure out the cause of the blue smoke. Blue smoke is usually oil, and I'm suspicious of oil getting into my intake. If you have a look at the orange filter, you can see a black line where the oil has been falling onto. So here I am taking the intake tubes off. The goal is to basically trace where the oil is coming from. I saw it dripping from the car earlier in the week, and I was suspicious. At first I thought it was maybe a valve cover gasket, but it's definitely coming from the intakes. So I see a lot of oil pooled up on the filters. Took the intake tube off, and it must be coming from the plenum. Just going to take the upper plenum off and take a look and continue tracing back. The oil seems to be getting into the cylinders and causing a really nasty misfire. The car feels low on power. And while I'm taking off the upper plenum, I'm just going to take off the cabin air filters. This way I can give myself some workspace and make this job a little bit more comfortable. Alright, looks like oil has come up and it's not draining. I've got a large pool of oil in the corner, so I think I'm on the right track with my diagnosis. Now I'm taking the velocity stacks off to get the lower plenum off. I'm going to take a look around, and I see oil has really been pooling up on the throttle bodies. Taking a closer look, there's that puddle, oil all around. This rubber looks out of place. That goes to the oil separator. Off camera, I inspected the hoses leading up to the oil separator, and they feel flimsy, like a soft sponge. I'm going to go ahead and take off the lower plenum, and I think I'm going to start replacing the oil separator and its hoses. Being this is my first diagnosis of the issue, I'm guessing in the dark that the oil separators got clogged from the deteriorating hose and are no longer separating the oil from the vented air from the crankcase. Alright. So there's one hose. There's another one here. Right here. Another one here that I got off. So the car is getting the best of me here. You have the two lower hoses. You have this one that's over on the right hand side, and you have another one over on the left. Both are being covered by the thermostat housing. I took this off, and the BMW original clamps are just a pain to remove. I got them off, and I'm trying to get the hose off, but it's welded onto that drain pipe. I'd recommend keeping a razor handy, something to cut the hose and maybe assist you in getting it off. I just pushed it off with the screwdriver after fighting with it. The water pump outlet is right there, so be sure to cover that and prevent anything from dropping in. Yep, that looks more correct. So therefore, this diagram And as I'm finally getting the new ones into place, just gonna go ahead and prep the hoses, get all the clamps on, and hope that all I have to do is just drop in and tighten down. And I'm just going to give the throttle bodies a good wipe down, get that gunk off, and hope that I don't have to come in here. Here's a spoiler alert. If you see a part 2, then I have to go dig deeper into this issue. And I'm really hoping that I don't.